Trip number 6, Edgar Evins State Park. Just got off the exit. No Emily. She's coming. She had to work, so she's driving behind me. I'm trying to beat the sunset. I'm gonna park by myself. This may not work because Edgar Evins State Park has a pretty unique parking situation. You're actually up on a deck, like a metal deck. So I don't know if I can get parked by myself or not. If I do, that means I'm a RV. Yeah. And if I can't, I'll just wait for Emily to get here and then we'll park in the dark. Which won't be fun, but we'll survive. And then we're gonna hike all weekend, come back Sunday. We gotta winterize the RV. It's our first time to do that because it's supposed to get freezing cold this weekend. Tennessee fall afternoons are horrible, by the way. Not quite sunset. Trucks over there. Campers over here. That was a quite steep little ramp. I was probably a little too big to get in here. Then when I got it in, the electrical is way over here. And I only have one electrical cord, and I've always thought it was long enough, but it's not. So I had to pull forward and over a little bit, but I'm hooked up to electric. I've got plenty of water. So we're good. Where's Emily? She's about an hour behind me. It'll be dark before she gets here. The Mallard is set. Camping trip number 6 on the roll. Emily's here.
Hey.
We're going to get dinner.
You need a jacket.
So Emily did not ride with me, and ever since she likes to ask lots of questions anyway, and ever since she's got here, I told her that she had to ride with me from now on because it has been non-stop questions.
And have you answered any of them?
I don't know the answers.
You're not even
so
trying.
The rule from now on is Emily has to ride with me no matter what, because I can't take the barrage. It's like a machine gun of question fire right now.
But you're not even trying to answer any of them.
We're about to drive across the dam.
Have we done this before?
Nope. We've never driven across this dam. Ever.
Oh, damn it.
I liked Emily's dam humor.
That's so funny. Is that why you married me?
Emily's convinced we don't need to go to state parks or national parks, that we can just come to this Walmart.
These are the prettiest trees I've seen all fall. Look at them, and they're just all right in a row.
They're all right in a row.
Our trees in Nashville don't even look like this.
So I'm gonna leave Emily at Walmart and I'm gonna go to state parks and national parks.
Pretty, they look fake.
Fast. We're getting powered up for our big hike today. You can see the lake today through the trees. Center Hill is very hilly, so there's some that are lakefront. We're in the middle row, and then there's another row of up the hill. Ingenious little campground. It's supposed to be 7.3 miles. A high water trail.
We don't have a fear of high water today.
We don't have high water, so we're gonna go the low water trail. The OG trail. Emily says it was the what?
It's over now. It's too late.
She says it was the OW trail, the original water. I told her she has to be a little quicker with her comedy because I'd already turned the camera off. There's just a wall. A rock wall in the middle of the woods.
It's got a story. Let's Google it. No.
Emily's excited.
Too cold for snakes.
Emily's excited.
What kind of snake is it?
Little black snake. He's
Is it
probably
poisonous? Is it coming this way?
he's probably pretty fast.
Stop. Is he coming this way?
No, he's going back in the hole. That's funny. He gone. Come on, Mama.
No, wait.
Lots of leaves. Our friend Mr. Copperhead could be anywhere. I hope we don't see him.
What?
Nothing. We just hiked down this ridge. Now we're gonna go down further. Let's go. Hold it up a little bit.
Wish it didn't have,
Okay, yeah, there you go. Perfect.
it's like my Halloween mask.
Emily is a...
Nature.
It's really a good look for you. This is the connector trail to the Merritt Ridge Loop, and then there's a loop trail, so you can go back and forth this way. And then when you get back to the Millennium Trail, we came this way. We're going to hang a left and go that way. Look where we're going. We're going up there. It's very hilly.
Look, by the trail marker. Yeah.
So we're up on the ridge. There's some points where you can hardly make out the trail because of the... Ooh, I hate these areas. Snakes. Because of the leaves, but it's very well marked with the little red. You just follow the red trail markers, you're in good shape. Orange. So we hiked basically 2 trails in one on this day, 7.3 miles, and pretty good elevation changes. I mean, you can see it goes up and down. So it's part of the Millennium Trail, and then the back side of it, you take a little connector trail over to the Merritt Ridge Loop. All Trails has it rated as hard, and I would say it is a well-marked trail. There are plenty of trailblazes to keep you on the right path, but it is not a very highly trafficked trail. So especially when we were doing it in the leaves, it was kind of hard to find your way at times. Trail marker.
The Corps of Engineering.
Yeah. Look at the lake.
Oh, pretty. Aww.
That's where we're headed.
Whoa.
We're going down there. Look at that rock right there.
I think we have to go this way then.
So we just came very quickly from way up there. Pretty steep.
Very steep.
I'm gonna let you hike it up and carry me.
Oh, no thank you.
Emily is...
I slid all the way down it.
While texting Emmeline.
I wasn't texting when I was sliding. I waited until I got to the bottom.
So 2.5 miles to the exit from here. Much less traveled trail back here. The reason I love my wife is because I said, do you want to do this 2.3 mile loop or go back? And she said, we'll never do this again, so go ahead and do it. True. My wife's better than your wife. We're going straight up. It's very steep. It's quite a climb. So there's places up here where the trail gets, I mean, it's fall, so it's hard to see the trail anyway. But there's a couple of places where you just lose the trail completely And you have to really be looking for the blazes, which we're doing. But they're everywhere and they're pretty easy to follow. So even if you can't find the trail, it's easy up here on the ridge because you're not going to hike off the ridge. I love hiking on these ridges, by the way. It's so fun. So you can see we're surrounded by water. Another wall. We're about to go off the ridge down to the water. Water's way down there. I don't see a trail.
It's right there.
Hmm.
Right there.
Yeah. There's spider webs everywhere. It's very hard to find the trail. Cliff dive, Emily.
Oh, thank you.
Show us.
Issues.
Come on, I'll film. You do the cliff diving. She is going to cliff dive. Stay tuned for Emily's cliff diving adventure.
Holy crap. This is beautiful. I've got a bunch of stuff in my shoe. I'm picking up the trail as we go along.
I just told Emily, oh, the hike back on this part of the loop will be pretty flat, so it won't be that big of a deal.
You gotta see the hole.
As we're hiking up a sheer cliff. Here we go.
Yeah. Pretty flat, Joe.
Yeah, pretty flat. There's these little purple flowers that are pretty. Emily stepped on my walking stick and broke it.
I didn't know you had it right there. It looks like every other stick in the woods.
It was the perfect walking stick. And now it's, like me, too short. That's what she said. Corona. Actually, it's just a spider web. I think I sucked a spider web into my lungs. So now we're back on top of this ridge. And we are way up. Have I said I like hiking on ridges today?
Yes.
Yes. We're well over halfway.
What?
We're well over halfway through our hike.
We're halfway.
Yeah, well over it.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Look, they're like palm trees.
I know. There's so many different types of plants on this trail. The Merritt Ridge Loop. 2.3 miles. Was it worth it?
Yeah, parts of it were. It felt like we were hiking in multiple different places.
That was like a jungle hike. There were places you could barely find the trail, but that view on the mountain,
Right.
on the bluff, was pretty awesome. And then there's a couple of ridges I mean, you can see standing right here how high that goes up. And you're up on the top of that for most.
Interesting plants too.
And lots of interesting plants. It was worth it. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we didn't turn around and go back. Now,
Hold on, you got something living on you.
2.5 miles back. So we got to do what we just did again. Emily, where's our emergency snack food?
You didn't tell me it was this long.
That's what she said. Woo! That was kind of steep coming back up. Ride the log. I've already ridden it.
It's moist.
We got to get out of here and go find some food. We didn't bring any snacks again. What in the world are we thinking going on a 7-mile hike with no snacks? So I track my hikes with Strava, and this one clocked in at about 9.5 miles, 2 hours and 30 minutes of moving time, which I don't really understand how it even calculated to that, because we were out there way longer than that and moving way longer than that. And about 1,300 square feet of elevation gain. 4 hours and 40 minutes was our hike. And this is actually 2 different trails that we hiked. So let's talk about that. So the first trail you go on, and if you don't want to do the entire hike, you can do this one, and it's about 2.5 miles and not very complicated at all. So you kind of go in a there and back trail, and then it makes a loop, and we did it clockwise, you can do it counterclockwise. About halfway through the loop though, you can hit another trail. So you can see about halfway through the loop, you take a there and back, a connector trail. It's up on a ridge. And you can see it kind of goes back, and then it makes a big sharp turn and comes back. And you're hiking along a ridge, kind of up and down. And then you get over to another loop on the backside. And that one is not heavily trafficked at all. And that's all called the Merritt Loop Trail. And it was complicated. Everything I read about it said there were spider webs everywhere, and we did encounter spider webs for sure. We were in the fall, so it was, not a lot of leaves in the way. But that loop on the backside is very hilly. It is up and down ridges. And then there's a really nice spot to look at the lake back there as well. Definitely worth doing. And we're done. 1 more mile. Little spider web. Give me 5, high five. No food. Let's see how many miles let's stop the old Strava. 4 hours and 40 minutes, 9.5 miles, no snacks. So we just drove. How long does it take to get to the restaurant?
20-something minutes.
20-something minutes.
On a windy road.
On a windy road with Emily complaining how fast I was driving.
Because you've almost fallen off the road like multiple times.
Because I was starving to death. Got to the restaurant, I realized no wallet.
In your tight pants.
Now we're driving back to the campground to get the wallet, and then we're going to drive back to the restaurant. We'll eat in about 3 hours.
It'll probably be a 30-minute wait when we get back.
Yeah, there was no wait. They didn't even have a hostess on duty. All right. Full moon, Halloween.
Do you want me to get my facts back out?
It's also a blue moon.
Because it's the second full moon on the calendar month, and there's only a full moon on Halloween every 19 years. 19 years. So I'm getting bonus points. I just got a hot fudge cake sundae for Emily because she likes those. And then we're going to go to the cemetery in Edgar Evins State Park and eat it. We're not going to the cemetery tonight.
Halloween.
You're a mess. That is not happening.
It's going to be awesome.
Well, you can go by yourself. I'll go back and I'll go see it tomorrow.
Double full moons in a single month bring out zombies.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Yes. That just happened.
No one's going to believe you.
Our total for our ice cream. How much was it, Emily? Was it $6.66. It was $6.56. That was almost bad.
But
You ready?
no.
You ready?
Look how dark. You've got to be insane.
The trailheads. Where is it?
Well, it has like headstone
Ah.
flowers on it.
Let's go.
No. Oh my gosh, no. Joey, I don't want to
Go
be
up
over
there.
here. No. Move. I don't want to be over here. No.
We're at the dump station.
Yeah.
Mom's favorite place.
Take a dump here.
We are winterized. Are we winterized?
Not yet.
Yes, we are. We're winterized. Dump stations, everybody's favorite RV resource. We love it. So, we also put our dirt dauber. We got one there and one on the other side. Got one over here. That keeps the dirt daubers out of those things. And then we put a new shade on there. I did that this morning. And then we winterized with the air pump. Got all the water out of the lines. Now we're gonna dump our sewer. You do it. I'll film.
I'm gonna put gloves on though.
Ugh. The day after Halloween, we're gonna go up to the cemetery and see if any graves are dug up. We're looking for zombies. We're looking to see if there are any zombies on Halloween evening last night on the full moon, blue moon. 0.1 miles straight up a hill, evidently. And we're here. There's little grave markers. No zombie activity. I think we were safe. There were only 3. There were 2 children?
2 of the 10 children are buried up here with him, but
Oh.
he was 42.
2 of the 10 children, that means the other 8 are running around in the woods as zombies.
No.
Unearthed on Halloween.
They probably weren't his favorite.
We're on a dock
On the top.
in Center Hill Lake.
It's windy all of a sudden.
It's very windy. Speaking of Halloween scary, let's go up real high in circles. Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of shaky up here.
Shaky up here from the wind. Center Hill Dam.